SMS, Mr. Zaqy Mohamad.
Mr. Chairman, Singapore's progress is built upon a shared purpose and a sense of togetherness. The Malay Muslim community aspires to be a community of success, to contribute to the growth of our nation and create opportunities to uplift our families and those around us. Skilling, reskilling, and upskilling are vital to succeed in the future, especially in this economy as we look beyond COVID-19. Now, the government, in partnership with the industry and the community, is ramping up its efforts to better position our Malay community for employment in growth sectors while inculcating lifelong learning into our DNA. We will focus on upstream support by strengthening mentoring and early career guidance for youth in school. This year, we have several new initiatives for our students in the ITE. We will also enhance scholarship opportunities and financial support to help students pursue their aspirations. And for those that have entered the workforce, we will partner with industries to provide upskilling and direct emplacement opportunities for workers, especially in growth sectors. Mr. Chairman, each child deserves an opportunity in life to actualize their potential. However, there may be times when they face challenges which weigh heavy on them, causing some to lose motivation and hope. Thus, having a support system is critical to motivate them to stay resilient and keep on the right path to fulfill their aspirations as well as their potential. And this is why Mendaki is investing and strengthening its mentoring programs. We believe that our youth can benefit from a mentor outside the classroom, a role model who they can turn to for advice, look up to, and learn from to realize their aspirations. At the same time, we want to provide opportunities for those who have succeeded to give back to the community. Ms. Mariam Jaafar and Mr. Sharil Taha asked for an update on Mendaki's mentoring programs. Well, I'm happy to report that as of last year, the M-Cube Youth Mentoring Office, or YMO, has matched over 1,000 mentors to more than 4,000 mentees across various mentoring programs. The YMO will continue to expand the mentoring ecosystem and will be engaging a further 600 mentors and 2,000 mentees this year. We are also glad to share that 10 community partners from the Community Leaders Forum, or CLF, including the Majula Community, Malay Youth Literary Association on 4PM, AMP Singapore, and Singapore Tenkasi have come on board to conduct mentoring programs for their own beneficiaries. So with the YMO, we are now making mentoring more accessible for all. So I call on more from the community to step forward as mentors to help our youth thrive as successful adults. To address Ms. Nadia Samdin's query, mentoring programs from Mendaki and M-Cube Focus Area 3 partners are opened to all Malay Muslim students, including madrasah students. So in fact, these programs aim to expand the social circle and promote bonding among students from the various backgrounds. So we have been taking this inclusive approach from other Mendaki programs too, such as the Future Ready initiatives and career programs, which are designed to prepare our youth for meaningful careers, no matter their background. Mr. Abu Samad asked about the students in our institutes of higher learning. In 2021, there were 5,000 Malay graduates from ITE, 3,200 from the polytechnics, and 800 from the autonomous universities. On average, about 30 Malay graduates from each ITE cohort progress to the autonomous universities. You can imagine the pathways, and I think it's quite commendable. According to the latest graduate employment survey, among economically active Malay graduates, about 9 in 10 graduates from the autonomous universities and polytechnics, and 8 in 10 graduates from the ITE were employed within 6 months of graduation. So their employment outcomes are broadly comparable to the peers from other ethnic groups. So, Chairman, this year, we will provide more support for our youth in ITE to complement the government's efforts to enhance applied education in Singapore. Piloted in 2019, Mendaki's empowerment program at ITE seeks to build support systems and help students acquire life skills, develop confidence, and grow their potential. To Mr. Muhammad Fahmi Aliman's question, the empowerment program has benefited more than 2,000 mentees since its inception. Through the program, Mendaki has managed to enroll 1 in every 5 Malay Muslim NITEC students in 2021. So the program has proven to be successful. 96% of participants from the empowerment program in 2021 remained in school and progressed through their second year. One student that benefited from the ITE empowerment program is Muhammad Roth Isaac from the ITE College West. Isaac took on a part-time job to help his family of 4 after his father's income was affected by the pandemic. Even though Isaac is just a teenager, he had to deal with the pressure and responsibility of juggling school and supporting his family. Fortunately, he had a caring mentor, Mr. Sandeep Krishna, who constantly checked on his well-being and helped him with his studies. Mr. Sandeep currently works as a network engineer, and despite his heavy work commitment, he sets aside time for mentoring. Mr. Sandeep recalls the challenges he faced as a student not too long ago, and hence he believes in the value of guiding youth towards their potential. Mr. Sandeep befriended Isaac and motivated him to remain in school. So Isaac remained focused and managed to achieve a 3.7 GPA in his first year of NITEC. So well done, Isaac, and thank you, Mr. Sandeep. And we need more like him. We need to help more students like Isaac to do well, not only for themselves, but for their families and the community. The IT Empowerment Program will be refreshed to the Empowered at ITE program, which will retain key elements of its predecessor, but enhanced to include a tiered mentoring approach, where mentees will be assigned to programs based on their unique needs. This means tailoring the mentoring approach for each mentee to achieve specific objectives depending on their circumstances. The Empowered program will also be progressively made available under the Mendaki tuition scheme and at our M-Cube towns. So we agree with Mr. Fahmi and Mr. Sharil that our students can benefit from structured career guidance, especially to growth sectors such as information and communications, financial and insurance services, and professional services. Growth sectors. Thus, to complement the mentoring programs, Mendaki will deploy care advisors at each of the youth spaces in the 3 ITE colleges. Their role is to guide students on possible education pathways and connect them to skilling or emplacement opportunities. So care advisors can also be found at Mendaki satellite centers to serve the Malay Muslim community at large. Mr. Chairman, over the years, Mendaki has provided bursaries, study loans, and subsidies so that financial circumstances do not impede our students from achieving success. Moving forward, Mendaki will focus on providing targeted financial support on the developmental needs of our students and broaden the opportunities for them to build career aspirations. So Mr. Faisal Manap may be pleased to note that Mendaki has been actively growing its industry partnerships to provide scholarships for our students to position them into growth sectors. So this year, I am pleased to announce the launch of the GIC Mendaki Scholarship. Singapore Sovereign Wealth Fund GIC, in collaboration with Mendaki, will introduce a new undergraduate scholarship for Singaporean Malay students who are keen to pursue a career in the finance industry. The scholarship is in partnership with 3 local universities, NUS, NTU, and SMU, and will cover the undergraduate tuition fees for most degree programs in these universities. So GIC will provide structured internships, job rotations, networking, and mentorship for the scholarship recipients. So they can expect an exciting and purposeful career with GIC upon their graduation. So the GIC Mendaki Scholarship is the latest effort by Mendaki to collaborate with the industry to provide a springboard for our youth into careers in fast-growing industries. And this follows other scholarships such as the Mendaki Mirexus Scholarship formed last year in Life and Biomedical Sciences and the SIA Mendaki Scholarship. So these scholarships provide students with priority internship opportunities and secure employment upon their graduation. So Mendaki will continue to expand these opportunities, and I urge all Malay Muslim students to work hard and seize them. The generosity of our corporate partners and community have enabled us to provide more support to deserving students. Since we set up the Education Trust Fund, or ETF, in 2003, Mendaki has disbursed over $30 million in financial assistance donated by the community to over 130,000 Muslim students. So last year, over $1 million of ETF bursaries was established, including the ETF GAFO PropNext bursary and Math Coaching Fund. So on top of school necessities, this bursary would directly pay for students' developmental programs in mathematics. And I hope this targeted approach will be the way forward for Mendaki to better support the immediate needs of our students and their growth. I've explained how we intend to prepare our youth for the future, so let me now elaborate on our plans to provide more directed and targeted support to emplace our Malay Muslim workers into growth industries. Mr. Chairman, in Malay, please. Tuan Pengerusi, saya telah membentangkan bagaimana kita akan mengukuhkan sokongan pementoran dan bimbingan kerjaya dari awal untuk membantu golongan belia kita mencapai cita-cita mereka. Mendaki juga akan menyediakan lebih banyak sokongan keuangan dan beasiswa supaya para pelajar dapat meraih peluang untuk terus berjaya. Untuk para pekerja pula, kami akan membina kemahiran mereka supaya mereka kekal relevan untuk berkhidmat di dalam industri baru atau yang sedang berkembang. Jadi tahun lalu, Mendaki mengadakan 15 pameran kerjaya dengan penyertaan lebih 700 peserta. Dari jumlah ini, lebih 300 berjaya mendapat pekerjaan. Dan antara usaha transformasi Mendaki, kami akan memperluaskan kerjasama dengan agensi-agensi latihan nasional untuk menyalurkan pekerja Melayu Islam kita ke industri berkembang seperti teknologi dan ekonomi hijau. Encik Zulkarnain Abdul Rahim dan Encik Sari Taha juga mengajukan soalan bagaimana usaha-usaha ini akan memberi manfaat kepada para pekerja kita yang baru ataupun yang di pertengahan kerjaya mereka. Encik Saktiandi Supaat juga memberi beberapa cadangan yang akan kami pertimbangkan. Jadi izinkan saya untuk menerangkan rancangan pemerintah dengan lebih lanjut. Mendaki akan bekerja rapat dengan Skills Future Singapore atau SSG untuk menggalak masyarakat menyertai program-program pembangunan. Kami juga akan menyokong usaha di peringkat nasional dengan menempatkan pegawai nasihat Mendaki ataupun care advisors di 5 pusat satelit kami. Selain daripada itu, care advisors kami akan ditugaskan di pameran-pameran kerjaya SSG di bandar-bandar M-Kuasa 3. Usaha ini bertujuan untuk meningkatkan kesedaran masyarakat kita tentang kegiatan dan perkhidmatan yang ditawarkan oleh Skills Future Singapore ataupun SSG serta berkongsi maklumat tentang program Future Ready. Masyarakat boleh berjumpa dengan care advisors kami di pameran kerjaya untuk mendapatkan nasihat yang diperlukan. Mendaki juga berganding bahu dengan Kongres Kesatuan Sekerja Kebangsaan ataupun NTUC untuk menolong pekerja-pekerja Melayu kita mendapatkan pekerjaan di industri baru atau yang sedang membangun. Selain menawarkan pelbagai program pembangunan pekerjaan, NTUC akan menghubungkan pekerja kita kepada peluang pekerjaan dan latihan di tempat kerja supaya mereka dapat meningkatkan kemahiran dalam industri berkenaan. Pemerintah akan terus memberi sokongan kepada para pekerja Melayu Islam untuk membangunkan kecekapan dan meningkatkan daya kerja mereka. Ini termasuk menggilap bakat kepimpinan muda di kalangan badan-badan Melayu Islam ataupun MMO kita melalui program Tunas Bersama M-Kuasa 3 yang dilancarkan tahun lalu. Dan ini untuk memperkukuhkan lagi usaha kami demi memajukan masyarakat kita bersama. Jadi keterangan lanjut tentang Tunas Bersama M-Kuasa 3 akan dikongsi kemudian. Mr. Chairman, the community has shown good progress in employment in the last 10 years, and we aim to do even better in the years to come. As Mendaki celebrates its 40th anniversary, it remains invested in the community's success by looking at more strategic programs to support our youth to pursue their aspirations and for our workers to strengthen their competencies in a dynamic workforce. Our growth has only been possible with the strong support of our community and our partners. So let us all work together as one, keeping the community at heart of what we are doing so that they too can do well for themselves and contribute back to society. This continuous cycle of support will go in a long way in strengthening the competencies of our community of success. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.